To order at a little after 4 o'clock. The first thing on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the March 6th meeting. I kind of reviewed them. I didn't see anybody have any corrections.
Move for approval of the minutes.
We have a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion and second. All in favor, raise your hand. All right. We're going to move on to 2A.
Landing replat, and sorry, that's the wrong picture. That's not where we are. We're gonna go to the landing for the landing replat. We've seen a version of this before. The McDonald companies and the landing made some modifications to that. So you'll see on the left-hand side of the plat there's a new road, Granger Way, that will give access to the adjacent property owners and closing Knapp Road. So City Council in 2024 approved an ordinance to abandon Knapp Road from James Road through the landing property. From that point, it goes to a private drive as it turns the corner on that, call it top left side of your page. So in place of Knapp Road, they're building Granger Way to connect from Teal Court down towards the river to that little hammerhead fire department turnaround. The plat does meet all the subdivision code, but we have a couple notes on the plat. Need to update the file number. The file number that's on the plat is the previous version that was not recorded. And then the next three are kind of redundant, just kind of going through. Number 11, number 12, both give reference to the ordinance that council approved to abandon Knapp Road. And we just want to make sure that we're documenting everything clearly. Ordinance 2024-10, council approved to abandon the road under certain conditions. That was amended by 2024-29. That ordinance is required to be recorded in the deeds office at the county courthouse. So we want to also include that county recording information on the face of the plat before the plat gets recorded. So Mr. Schulte and I have talked about the sequencing of all these parts. It's fairly complex, but we'll work through it and get the plat recorded on your approval.
Any questions on this? No comments or questions, and then I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
And second, all in favor, raise your hand. All right.
And
this
just
motion is
quick clarification, motion to approve with the conditions as presented.
with the conditions as presented.
Thank you. Abram made the motion. Who seconded? Kevin.
All right, moving to the public hearing phase.
The zone change and the zoning or change in zoning, from single family with accessory dwelling unit, R1A, to residential transition district, RT, for property address is 329 West Main Street, part of Lot 17, Lot 18, Block 7, Westland Place Addition. You notice in the backup, the applicant was not able to attend the meeting. His only request is if you have any concerns if you have any concerns with the case, please continue it to the next meeting rather than deny it so that he can be present. But said we'd move forward with it and present it to you today. Again, currently zoned R1A on Water Street. You see the half block is already zoned RT. Across Cox Street is C1. And then across West Main and across Cox is also RT. Future zoning, it is part of the neighborhood residential district. As we've talked about a couple times, the neighborhood residential place type in the future land use plan does allow for small amounts of commercial in carefully located places. Again, this is a corner lot adjacent to similar zoning. It is consistent with the future land use plan as a part of the comprehensive plan. Staff recommends approval and be pleased to answer any questions before or after the public hearing.
Well, I'm going to open the public hearing up at 4:05, and I do have one speaker sheet here, Judy Eichner. She was here.
She left.
She left. Okay, so I guess Judy doesn't want to speak.
Guess not.
Is there anyone here that wishes to speak on this? If not, we're gonna close the public hearing at 4:06. And comments, questions? Oh, okay. Since we have no speakers, I'll entertain a motion on this issue, on this.
I'll move for approval.
We have a motion to approve. We have a second?
I will second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Now, does anyone have any comments?
I do have a comment.
Thank you, John.
Because of the existing use around this property that's already established, and because of the current zoning across the street, and it is on a corner, you know, catty corner and across the street from R2 and/or commercial, it seems appropriate.
As well to me, it seems appropriate to me. Anyone else have any comments? All right, if there are no more comments on it, we've entertained a motion to approve. We have a second. All in favor, raise your hand. All right, it is approved.
How'd we do, Counselor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a quick update on our comprehensive plan update. I've received 2 chapter drafts from Freese and Nichols. I'll send those out to you and City Council soon. Start reviewing those drafts. If you have any comments or questions, send those back to me and we'll forward them on to Freese and Nichols. Working on, with Freese and Nichols, and trying to put our adoption calendar together at this point. Trying to look forward to give you ample time to review it and make comment, as well as City Council. And I think the goal right now is to schedule you guys probably for a called meeting prior to a council meeting, so that we can go through adoption with those edits that you guys send us. Review that with Freese and Nichols, and then in the afternoon, and then that evening have City Council do their first reading and public hearing adoption. So again, I'll start sending that stuff to you, so I'm not dropping 200 pages on you at once to review. But take that draft, like I said, kind of study through it, make any comments, questions. We'll pass those along and bring those back to you. Any questions there?
Anything else? Before we adjourn, I do appreciate you guys taking your time to come to this workshop at 3 o'clock. I know it was my idea. I think it was important, and I appreciate Mike Hayes being here as well. If there isn't anything else, then we are adjourned. That's pretty good, 8 minutes.